My partner conditioned me and control through fear. I we had incidents with road rage that just didn't match up with the day or the moment or what we were doing. For instance, on our way on a date one time, dating as husband and wife, of course. Um, and this was 2 years in, by the way, almost 2 years. We were driving down the road on our way to our date, and just all of a sudden started having road rage about the conditions of the road, how people drive, slamming, hands on the steering wheel and kind of showing out. And I was so shocked by it because I hadn't ever seen it. I was like, hey, you okay? Um, and they kind of continued for a minute, and I'd be quiet. I just let them go through the tantrum. And we were getting ready to walk into the restaurant, and we got in the restaurant, and I noticed this, didn't quite act the same way, but he didn't really want to discuss it. It was like he just put it under the rug as if nothing had happened. And I kind of sat and prayed about it as we were sitting there at dinner. It was nothing towards me. He didn't do anything to me. There was no danger in the car. But I'd come to find out that this was his way of conditioning me by having random acts of anger or rages for insignificant things, showing me really what was there, what was inside of him, and I didn't know after almost completely 2 years of love bombing and searching for me and dating and things like that. So I was trained in a way, and these are my words, and I have no shame about this now. But I came to be very ashamed of realizing that I was conditioned to be afraid. I was conditioned to be afraid of outbursts or even arguments. I spoke up for myself, but I was always very careful how I spoke at a certain point. I went to church regularly, went to church with my mother-in-law. I was very I meditated. Spirituality is very important to me. But I realized later, as a healed woman now, I realized that I was very conditioned to be afraid, to not speak up, to not share, because it may be outbursts, and the establishment of love and connection had already been there, and I did not see the difference. My intuition was completely down, and I could not discern anymore between what was love, the chaos, and actually being a woman of a certain age and being in a marriage that was not violent against me, but was mental and emotional abuse.